Democrat Katie Porter, probably best known for allegedly dumping scalding mashed potatoes on her ex-husband's scalp, is causing controversy again. This time, she's taking her aggression out on Republican women and saying Republican lawmakers don't count when it comes to leveling the playing field in Congress. Porter saying this, quote, "To me, equality is not electing Joni Ernst. Like, that's not helping." Is that not helping, Jessica?
I like the accent that you did that with, like, a lady vibe to it. We've talked about this issue before. It comes up every time that, like, Melania doesn't get the cover of Vogue, and they say, well, she's the most stylish first lady, let's say, since Jackie O. Why wouldn't she be on the cover of Vogue? And then I say, because her politics are not what people feel who are in media, or certainly Democrats, are properly supportive of women or help women lead better lives. So I wish that Katie Porter had said, for instance, I wish that Joni Ernst would support raising the minimum wage. I wish Joni Ernst would support paid family leave. I wish Joni Ernst would advocate for women to be able to have the ability to make decisions about their bodies if they're going to have an abortion or not. Those are the kinds of issues that she is talking about beneath the surface, but it seems like this flip comment where you're just kind of pushing it off. I will also say, though, even though the Republican agenda is not for me, I get excited when a woman gets elected. Like when Amy Coney Barrett got confirmed to the Supreme Court, I was excited about it. I think that any step towards more gender equity is moving in a positive direction. But it is about the issues. It is not about just throwing someone, you know, a name like Joni Ernst.
Well, that was a very honest thing to say, and I respect that. Piro.
Okay. So how does she get to talk about equality when she's the one currently trying to prevent a black woman from being the first black woman elected to the Senate?
Well, Kamala.
She would be a historic candidate. You know what? The first question I would ask her is, what is a woman? Can you tell us, Katie?
Nope. I don't think anybody has the answer on the left. Dana, what do you think about this kerfuffle among the babes?
Well, it's yes, part of this whole thing that if you are a conservative woman, you need not apply. You don't get invited to the women's conferences. You don't get the "you go girl" stamp of approval. You just have to work harder and make your points without ever expecting to be on the cover of a magazine with some fluffy puff piece. No, you're going to get trashed. And what you have to do is make sure that you are on the merits, winning at every single step of the way. She also fired a staff member who got COVID, berated her publicly, and was basically just tossed her out and wants to be this candidate for California for what? Like, who are you representing? I really, really dislike this, and I try not to do it myself. I also think that women have made so many strides that we actually don't need to do this anymore. You mean, look at this upcoming debate. Who are the two moderators? Me and Ilya Calderon, along with Stuart Varney. Who are the White House press secretaries? Who are the cabinet secretaries? Who are some of the candidates that are doing well? It's women. So we have made great strides. Let's just keep doing it and not talk about it all the time.
And what a perfectly bad waste of mashed potatoes, Greg.
Yes, I was just thinking that. Actually,
they're delicious.
They are, really. I like them when they have little lumps in them.
Yeah, me too. To use them as a weapon is just so
It's terrible.
uncouth.
I think this has to do primarily with women who are pro-life.
Yep.
You know, whenever you hear pro-choice, the Democrat talk about pro-lifers, they look down on them. And I keep trying. I've been trying to think of a method of persuasion for if you are pro-life that you can talk to a pro-choicer about without using the word murder, because that's where it all ends. It's like it's murder, it's not murder. So permission to talk about abortion that might upset people because I'm a man.
More people or just me?
Just you.
Okay.
I believe that abortion for a lot of people, and this is rape and incest accepted, is an act of avoidance. It's an avoidance is never having to experience what it's like to have a child. The truth is, abortion avoids that transformational change from being a single or a childless person to a person with a baby. And that drives, I think that what drives a lot of abortion is fear of losing your identity or yourself. And that fear prevents you from taking this leap from the you who you are now to you as a mom. But it's true that when you have a baby, your childless self will perish the moment that child is born. And the new you that replaces the old you, if ever ran into the old you, would say, thank God you did that. And that is the problem with abortion, is there's this separation between the before and the after. And you don't know you're wrong until you cross that line.
I think it's very brave of you to speak on behalf of all women.
I was mansplaining, but I don't care. I get paid to do it.
Hey, before we go, I just want to mention Joni Ernst. She's the first woman ever elected to represent Iowa in the Senate. She gets no props from Katie Porter for that. She's retired as a lieutenant colonel in the National Guard. She served in the Iraq War, and she's an all-around badass woman. So.
Whoa!
Wow, Dana.
Use the A word.
Can't use that during the debate.
I thought you were allowed to now.
Yes, you
Yeah,
are.
Greg's definitely loosened the restraints on that. And, you know, if anybody wants to throw mashed potatoes at me, let's have it.
How about hot gravy?
Come on.
How about hot Syrian
I'll
gravy?
take it all.
You know what? And she's such a hypocrite. She said she was a victim of domestic violence.
Oh, she slung the potatoes and she's the victim?
Yeah.
Not how it works.
Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Kilmeade. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to click to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page. This is the only way that I know for sure that you're not going to miss any great commentary, any great news bites, any great interviews coming your way on Fox. You can get it all here on YouTube. So subscribe right now.